I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to Chicago and the famed Aragon Ballroom for tonight's main event. 12 rounds among heavyweights between these two great warriors.
Fighting out of the blue corner, ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Golota. And his opponent across the ring, fighting out of the blue corner, Express Wheelers.
All right, guys, remember this. Obey my commands at all times. Now let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
Well, they've been waiting for this moment, and now they get it. Round one underway.
During your training career, is this the type of matchup that you liked when you had a power puncher facing another power puncher?
No, I hated it. I never wanted to fight a big banger. I wanted to be the only guy in that ring that brought that to the party.
Oh, a nice two-punch combo by Bulldog. And a well-placed counter by Bulldog. Trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Well-placed counter punch by Bulldog. Good, strong uppercut. He comes right back with it after taking one. And that's some fine work right there by Willis. Willis's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. Good job with 3 flush punches by Bulldog.
Both these guys obviously hopeful that their cut men will be up to the task tonight. What does it take to be a great cut man?
And you know, that's a great question. First of all, you better have the right coagulants, the right chemicals, the right medications in that corner. Avatine, adrenaline, and you have to have Vaseline where you can put it on it. But the most important thing, you have to be calm. You can't panic. And you have to put pressure on that cut, just the right amount of pressure, and then you put those medicines in it, and then you better have a fighter that can give you a round or two. He can move around and not get caught right away. Give the medicine a chance to work.
Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. You can see the cut that has started above his eye.
And now he needs to get on his wheels a little bit.
Good block. We come to the end of this round. Teddy, a round in which maybe a lot of trainers don't like to see because it was a very busy round for both guys.
Well, it depends what kind of style, what kind of strength your fighter has, or even what kind of weaknesses. If I had a guy who likes to box, who likes to counterpunch, I want a guy coming at him. Not with a lot of TNT in his gloves, but coming forward where my guy is well suited. He can pick him off a little bit.
What a good counterpunch by Willis. Good block there by Express. Not able to land the headshots. Willis's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. countering well with the right hands. Able to dismiss it. Game paying off. You can see the counter punch.
Yeah, you see the counter punch, but you know what I see? I see a little tentativeness now in him because he's afraid to let anything go because when he misses, bang, it gets caught.
And you can see the mark of red just above his lip. His nose is bleeding. Willis's eye is now cut. That could be a real detriment. You can see that eye starting to swell up. Do you think it takes time for guys to realize the damage that they've taken on?
You know what? They feel it right away. They feel something, and when it starts getting a little higher, they see it. They see something that's blurring their vision a little bit, something that wasn't there before.
Not able to land the uppercut. 10 seconds to go in this round. And a smart counterpunch by Willis. End of the round is upon us. And if the next round holds up like that, we're going to be in for a real treat.
No, we will be, because both these guys have the philosophy that their best defense is their offense.
Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. He has to be better defensively, Teddy. You can see the damage that his eye has taken. The swelling's getting really bad. How does he do that? How does he shore up that defense?
Well, first of all, he's got to start moving that head. He's standing too straight up. If he gets a little head movement, a lot of those punches that are landing, they'll start going over the shoulder.
Punches and bunches, combination up top. Willis's ability to properly throw and land his combinations has been stunning. Teddy, why is he so successful?
Because you just said it, he's putting them together. You know, one or two wouldn't land, but he's handcuffing the guy. And the first two punches, they set up the third and fourth.
Accurate counter punch by Willis. Able to dismiss his opponent's shot and then comes back with an uppercut. Comes right back with a shot of his own. Way to block there. Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Good block there by Willis. Comes right back at him with a left hand. Oh, and there you go. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. He's in a tough spot. There's no way around it. The eye is swelling so badly that we could see an end to this fight.
Yes, it is, but it's not an impossible spot. It's not a spot where fighters before him have not been in and have not survived and even won it. You look at Carmen Basilio when he fought the late, great Sugar Ray Robinson. You know, his eyes were closed. He found a way to win.
Good job by drawing in his opponent and then landing the counterpunch by Willis. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there. Good counter-punching there with the overhand right. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. As we come to the end of the round, Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, that's one of those rounds where I wonder what were the judges looking for, because it's tough to kind of draw a line between those two fighters.
Yeah, very close, but one of those rounds where you could steal it. You did a little bit more in those last 30, 20 seconds. Maybe that's the impression the judges are left with.
There's the headshot, but he parries it away. Very clever move there. A little defense turns to offense. The counter punch by Willis. There it is! Willis is hit by that counter. How is he able to do this? How is he able to take these shots?
You know, one time Muhammad Ali talked about taking a chin. He had one of the great chins of all time. And what he basically talked about was that when you start to get hit those shots, you start to go down a hallway. And then you go into a gray room. You go from a light room to a gray room. And at the end of the hallway, you see a dark room. You don't want to go to that dark room. And you have a choice. You put your feet down, you start backing up. I'm not going to that dark room. This guy is not being taken to that dark room.
Fires right back at him. Gets rid of that body shot. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Way to block there. Good counter by Willis. Good looking right hand after he got hit. Oh, what an exchange. He's committed to that left hand and it's working out. Very clean offense from him. Oh, Willis is almost out of it there. He was stunned. He's in bad shape. Maybe a punch or two more, and he's on the canvas. Teddy, what does he need to think about now?
Well, one of the things that he can't think about, he'd love to run away. He'd love to get away from what's hurting him. His legs are not solid enough, so he's going to have to find a way to tie up.
And this round comes to an end. A round that was highly entertaining. They put forth a non-stop effort.
Well, that's the styles that they figured to bring to this fight. Both guys with good motives.
Bulldog just being smart on the outside. Undoubtedly, the most effective element of his entire arsenal tonight is his jab. He's so committed to fighting on the outside, and he's jabbing away beautifully.
Well, Cus D'Amato used to tell me, Teddy, when you're in doubt, jab. Well, this fighter, when he's been in doubt, he's jab. When he's been sure of himself, he's jab. As you said, he's made a jab fest of this all night long.
Willis is coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch. I would assume there has to come a point in this fight where he has to make the commitment to throw the power punches. It's hard to envision a way. Wow! Willis is stunned and staggered. Good exchange. He fires back. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. He went from almost being knocked out to being right back in it. This is great stuff. I mean, great stuff. Bringing it every which way they are.
Joe, you remember the time you were on a vacation, you saw that perfect sunset?
Oh, yeah.
It was just beautiful. This is beautiful.
Well-placed counter punch by Bulldog. block there by Willis. Willis's Cox is not going to the body at all. He'd be so well served to do it, though, Teddy.
Yeah, but his opponent doesn't want him to. So, you know, he doesn't want to go against what his opponent doesn't want him to do, because his opponent would love him to keep throwing to the head because, you know, he can see those coming. He can move and avoid them. Body shots, you know, your head moves, but your body doesn't.
Oh, good exchange there. I don't know, Teddy. It just feels like one of those nights, one of those fights where somebody's getting hurt, where this is not going to the judges' scorecards.
I feel like I'm in Coney Island watching one of those hot dog eating contests where somebody's going to try to eat 50 of them, 60 of them. In other words, he's not worried how he's going to feel at the end.
He goes down, and there is still plenty of time remaining in this round.
One, two, three, four, five.
He gets up after that punch, put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
He's in bad shape. Maybe a punch or two more, and he's on the canvas. Teddy, what does he need to think about now?
Well, one of the things that he can't think about, he'd love to run away. He'd love to get away from what's hurting him. His legs are not solid enough, so he's going to have to find a way to tie up.
He was stunned, but now he's surviving. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Got a lot of infighting here. He's right there in the kitchen, Teddy, but I don't think he likes the way things are tasting.
No, this is not a restaurant that he wanted to make a stop at.
There it is! Denies his opponent and then goes right downstairs against him. Nice work with the jab on the outside.
Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head. Get it out. Get it out. Get it out. Let's move.
Able to dismiss it. 1, 2 jabs. Both men digging in with uppercuts.
Keep the head moving.
Good stuff in the opening 2 minutes. A minute to go in this round. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Tried and true method that works out very well. The counterpunch landing by Willis. It is unbelievable how this fight is being fought. Both guys unwilling to stop. One guy goes at it, the other guy meets him punch for punch.
Well, you've heard it before. You've heard the term used, one day at a time to deal with something very difficult. Well, this is one round at a time. That is the only way these fighters, these warriors, could deal with this kind of pace.
Round comes to an end. Knockdown was scored in that round. So, Teddy, you're working the corner of the guy who was just on the floor. What are you telling him?
You're telling him that if he's been down before, you want to actually use that for a positive. I know that sounds crazy, but you say, hey, you've been here before. You've overcome it. You want to remind him that he can get back. And then the most important thing, Joe, is you tell him why he got dropped. So when he goes out there, he's not just scared going into a dark place saying, gee, it's going to happen again. He knows he has control.
And yet another jab lands. Willis is making some costly mistakes here. Number one among them is he's not moving his head at all.
No, he's a stationary target right now. And now the only thing that he's lucky about is only one's coming at a time. But in a little while, his opponent, you know it, his opponent's going to start putting them together. Then he might not be here anymore.
Willis is stunned, and he is hurt. There he is, landing a combo. Good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. Teddy, this is one of those moments where you just wish you could pick up the phone and call up the world and say, tune in. Everybody should be watching this, right?
I have a cell phone. I might do that right now.
Start dialing. Now that's some fine work right there by Bulldog. Willis is showing some swelling now. He got hit. Oh, now the uppercut. Neither man slowing down as we have 60 seconds to go in this round. Took a shot, now he gives a left.
Some more head movement. Let's see some more head movement. Get out of the way.
Comes right back at him with a left hand. Coming to the end of this round. Joe and Teddy with you ringside. Teddy, a round like that where it's a lot of busy activity and both guys being busy. When you were a trainer, are those the kind of rounds that you prefer, or do you like the pace to be a little slower? It does depend on each guy.
No, if I have a fight, I'd rather have a guy fighting a guy that you never see him. Leave me the heck alone. And where I'm in control all the time. But the fans love to see a fight like that.
Blocks the headshot. Return to sender. He gives him back one of his own. Willis is making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. There's a taste of the sweet science. You see the skill he has in counter punching.
And you know what he's doing is taking his opponent's jab away.
Teddy, this guy's putting on a clinic right now. I mean, his accuracy is remarkable.
Yeah, clinic in a healthcare center. He's like a surgeon.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Good job fighting from the outside. And that is not what his opponent really wants. He's backed up against the ropes. One minute to go in this round. Neither man has decided to slow down at all. Oh! He goes up top and gets to him, hammering the head. able to get up to his feet after that knockdown. But Teddy, it's what's ahead that's the problem.
Yeah, we're getting a peek right now into his heart, into his soul.
Good block by Express. What a good war this has been. What a good, solid fight it's been. The kind of fight that tells me somebody wants to get rid of the other guy.
It almost looks like they made a deal where neither one could win by decision, where if they didn't win by knockout, it doesn't count.
Very nice. Smart count. Oh, he is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Willis is showing some real guts here. Hey, this fight was not going his way at all, but somehow he has gathered momentum.
Yeah, he behaved like a fighter. He got through the tough times, and now guess what? Good times in front of him.
He was damaged moments ago, but now he's got his feet back underneath him. Smart counterpunch by Willis. It's hard to believe that he can win this fight on the scorecards. That means it's do or die at this point. You got to go for broke.
Yeah, that means that you got to come up with that Hail Mary pass. Now, when you come up with that Hail Mary pass, you don't just chuck the ball. You have to have a receiver down there. You have to make sure that he's running a certain route. Right now, he's got to look for one spot, something to land that shot.
What a fight. What a great, non-stop action fight this has been. Seconds to go in what has been a toe-to-toe war. Oh, what a great round. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Well, you can see. Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now. It's over. This fight is over. Express is going to be partying tonight. A knockout victory.
Your winner.
Willis is your winner by knockout.
I feel like I just read a book. You know, I know a little bit more about this guy now.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you soon.